Hello everybody, Horfade here. Welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time, we did the 5th cast trial where Monokuma tried to kill Kyoko and Makoto. But hey, we survived. Everyone survived. And now we've found our true enemy, the ultimate despair. As we enter the final chapter of the game, let's just get right into it. The ultimate despair. A group of people caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. Our enemies are finally been revealed. Oop, that was a weird stutter. But right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Now the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital person scaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. I can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right. And we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... yes, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Thank God, music dying down. It's so fucking loud. New Order is really fucking loud. Finally, we were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because the real fight just began. Now I can hear myself talk! After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you were the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? How long?
So...
ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. At a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty, my family's always seen it that way. Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So.
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride.
Indeed.
Detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
Kind of old-fashioned. I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family's creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride. That explains... before I came here and was looking up info about the Skull Line, I never saw anything about her. She hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
and yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you go so far to enter Hope's Peak, is because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you would be reuniting after all these years, right? You would have so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
However...
there's something I want to say to him, though. What?
No
matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, had a promising future.
However...
but he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work that I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko and her, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative. And more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He has his own life to live. So anyone in my position might say right, but it's not true.
However...
But there's one thing. One thing I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
When the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. The shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past, in order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Only connections through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that, I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side door, Host Peak is waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Look at a hatch on the ground near your trash room. I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked the door, so it should open without much trouble. There goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... Looks like we're back. I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out there. Now we're back in Osby Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I would never would have gotten out there without you. Like Mister, I was just returning the favor. So now what do we do? Glad I didn't die, of course, but the mastermind finds out. I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried. Yeah, of course.
So then...
And let's just get a concrete answer. Huh?
In other words...
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping. Oh wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time until we're found out. It's not like we can run away. Said that she pointed at nearby surveillance camera. If you're saying rather than throwing out over getting caught, we should just give up now. Don't worry, what do you think is going to happen isn't.
Because
the mastermind's the one that's ensnared. The mastermind is ensnared. I've something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into MUKURO'S death. It's a moment where the mastermind let their guard down. If there was?
Right.
If we could talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. It'd be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help in our negotiations. I'm still a little, super uneasy about this, but we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. To the gym we go! Bum 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 bum.
Well now.
Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
Hi.
The Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are you gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Tequila will help you.
What?
So what if I did? What would you do?
Shing!
If the guilty parties is filtered in class trial, they will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. We're not gonna punish you again.
Me angry!
And this time I'll leave anything to chance. Kyoko?
Right.
Whatever you feel you have to. What?
However...
Before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh?
I lose?
Hey!
You explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you want an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the Blacken and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
When Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The result of trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blacken and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. And I see that throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that would come back to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro, you did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Black and the exposed, they alone be executed, that's what you told us, right? And that means I lose. You talk a big game, you're saying the Black and me and not Makoto.
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it like that! What is this, a comedy routine that makes such a bold claim without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, with a little more time I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
But no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth. Now try and talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. But if feared for his life, feared another execution, he would have tried to run and hide. Angry by despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence.
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
You're executing Makoto now. Everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. But if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have
then I
to do.
suggest you take my advice. So what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to your fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
That would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? A fair trial, one last showdown. In other words, the spirit attempts are supposed to try to end Mukuro's killer. It's the mastermind themselves. What reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'd probably just execute me without another word. Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Very.
What's wrong?
I was getting bored, so I decided to change it up a little. It's time for bigger jokes. Now, I say this might be plausible, but something like for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
I mean, except
You guys!
if we do things that way, they'll be able to give it to you and the viewers, right? And it cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely
Let's have
contain
one final
myself!
grisly showdown! You agree? We still have a shot at this?
Barrett!
But there's a long way to climax, right? This kissing killer is barely a fitting end.
Guys!
This final face at unearths all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's pulling around the school. If you could do that,
I can
and
barely
they'll be
contain
enough to
myself!
qualify as a victory for you. That's a clever one.
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along. Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. You can claw your way to truth in Mukuro's death and solve the case of the school.
You guys!
Then you win! But if you can't do all that, well, face execution, right? I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of spirit will you show me? As excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When you heard every last truth, how will the ultimate spirit feel their own despair? I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
Hey,
Before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When a student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And that's a true statement? It is suspicious, I said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on school regulations. And trial for Mukuro, no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro trial, no exception. Then it's part of the regulations? Would you rather mean that whoever killed Mukuro? It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. So I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people who take single step no speak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden?
Now
I'm done talking! I got nothing left to say to you! But get lost, would you? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone! Get out of here! Okay, I'm going. Really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to get started right away. Super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Maki was unstable after seeming to cling to us as we walked away. Just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still have my life and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However...
One thing we just need, the real battle's still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I'm unsure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because that one moment the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. So when was it the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said that they hijacked the airwaves to broadcast their school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what do you think when they heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
I don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
Yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
Take that another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason.
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world.
It would seem...
The mastermind's been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would kill anyone.
In other words...
The mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point.
Hey.
The outside world has a name for a student of Hope's peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
Those who else represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair. Mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. What? Not prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really the only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
Now anger must make you, and yet that same motivation led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words...
As their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. The mastermind simply ignored the rules. This wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least...
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
Indeed.
That's precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules to get me killed. We began a trial that didn't have a right answer, beating me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. I knew that failure the mastermind took yet another risk. They intended to kill you instead, who was also not the killer. And that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world. The mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, you have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words...
Only do mastermind harm have it shown that they violate their own regulations. Oh, that was a hunch, right? We were able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
However...
So thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me, another path opened up. So I can't believe how much of a mastermind thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. Looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. Quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I still haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I saw my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through have been for nothing. You're right. We have to be the mastermind. It'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win. Before we get into the final battle, I have to tell the Earth what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. What I have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? Huh?
Anyway,
right now we have to go
shall
find
we
the
go?
others. Probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Bum, ba, bum, bum. Into the kitchen. And something you were greeted with. Yeah, that. You again. Is he broken? That's just the muscle instability reaches limit. Okay, geez, what the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto!
You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Oh my god. I was there. All my friends could struggle together and survive. In this other phase, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto! It smells like a wet dog! Anyway, shoo! I didn't even blast my tears right up.
Makoto.
I have no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain what? But it's okay that you're here. What the mastermind catches you.
It's true.
That's what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words...
We're going to redo MUKURO'S trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What the fuck are we doing it? Kid, Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it, like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
I wasn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
Well, you're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap being tried by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it.
However...
The decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you
He
say?
spotted the trap. Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
However...
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Black, and is a clear violation of the school regulations. We'll state that only the Black can be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed. Did that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
How would you say at the end of the last trial? When you said now to the mastermind, that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. If anyone doesn't understand, you can ask Kyo to explain it again later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about to kill Mukuro, right? So it's our job to expose the mastermind. There's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery!
But...
I've been looking around all this time, we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway...
Probably guessed right, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh,
Everyone!
no!
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree those terms? Don't tell me the rest of us. Fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I meanwhile want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway...
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive final battle, or rather, interesting development, I'd say.
But...
figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed the girl, and all the school mysteries? Pretty tall freaking order. Maybe, but this is on trial is different. We know who our enemy is. Work together and search as hard as we can. I'm sure we'll solve all the mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree, why not? Working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Someone could have gave us that little hint of this. Hint? It's a very bully. Yes, okay. Yes, we know. 16 people,
I
yes.
see.
Well, I could have said that, did he? I think Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words...
The mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says. Then the mastermind had to be set foot in the school, right? I could probably murder Kyoko, but there's no way you could disguise a scene like that.
In other words...
According to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have taken part in killing you. And then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And add in Mukuro and you get 16. The mastermind would have to be one of them.
That's right.
And as 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. And yeah, continue or do you get it now? Because the mastermind's one of us.
No way!
And you can't be serious. Oh wait, we can't be for sure that's true yet. Monko might have said that all just to confuse us.
Indeed.
Certainly a possibility, we're only one among many. Mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. That is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate stairs. They must be a high schooler. I can't say it's not possible. If one of us was the mastermind, they would have had to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But do you ever see them acting at the same time Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled them in secret.
but...
I don't care, Sneaker. We didn't know someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right,
Maybe
right?
Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they load up all dialogue and action beforehand. I guess there's no way you could have had all back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible to direct the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Okay, calm down. I'm very magnanimous and unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
Time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my
At this point,
family.
I can only rely on myself until got me blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. You two must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well done. They're making his final stand. Miyake left it out at home. The master! He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without master, the rest of you are like coffee without cream without the cream or coffee. You're totally useless. So bye. And Toko turns off all the dining room. And now she's gone. You're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Just leave Makoto, he knows me.
You know?
Okay, so I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second!
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Let's wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome fear power to figure out the mastermind identity. Laughing loudly, Hero left the dining hall. I'm really gonna go off by themselves. How you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But...
I mean, since I don't trust everyone, you know?
Cause, I mean...
But that's why I haven't really been all that useful. I just been on Soccer and everyone else. You're not useless. You haven't been there. I would have died. I'm Makoto. That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
Figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us get out. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. You know, wasn't surprisingly I spewed to the death out dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right,
However...
Kyoko? Don't misunderstand. So we're gonna do our searches separately. It doesn't mean we still can't work together.
So...
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Maybe we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
So then...
I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Well, I could have said all doors in the school have been unlocked, right? We should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
But no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. But that Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. That's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. Those masterminds tried any and solve the mystery of this school. Maybe we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking a look at MUKURO'S molecular file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with the head knife, which went completely through the body. Also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed MUKURO'S child, then we'll know who the mastermind is. First, I start my investigation to figure out who killed her. Heard the rooms that were locked, you know. Headmaster didn't biolab the door on the day of ceremony. Based on it, the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down below. That should be open now, right? Like that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected with the murder. The garden and dojo. Time to get started. Alright, let's get started. Since we're right near the dorms, let's go to the second floor of the dorms. We're right up here. The gate's open. You can find check out the second floor dorms, which means I have to do it. Goodbye, box 16. There. This is the second floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins. No, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Bomb. Blood. Oh boy. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really bed anymore, it's just garbage. Yeah, something happened here. This is the girl's bathroom. In a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. God damn it, Makoto. Boom. Oh, this bathroom is surprisingly, you know, kept intact. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's Headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. I'd check it out one more time. A regret? Kyoko looks almost weak right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. There's a strange gap in the wall. It's some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something.
So...
There's a gap here. Not the same normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze.
Indeed.
Luckily an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space. Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You can open it. Do you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. Alright, that's not really enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. Learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. Think how much time I wasted on this. With the PC on the desk, it must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
The Regis Eyes looks like they were interested in the ultimate despair. PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
Not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. For the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? I guess the best he could do is a complete caregiver failure. But the information about the mastermind is helpful, right? Appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook, Dad. Jeez. Are the hidden rooms he couldn't get into? That's what she meant by regret. I think I assume there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. Kyoko can't figure out. No way do I stand a chance. No way, there might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After which she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. I guess she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well?
I'll give you my permission. Don't try, do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
Worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. That case here does nothing. Look at myself and turn to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. Type in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands are tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Beep. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she's staring at hidden room. She looked grim. Hey Kyoko, that maid's when I haven't been in the room. Maybe this fixed only on one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. Seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You're thinking it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
That's what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there.
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. The light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitating glance inside, and... It was advice of no use. I'll ask for one thought. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. They're the last thing I expected to find inside the bright, joyful box. Who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just I thought. What? Just as you thought? How could you know that? I mean, there are bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of it. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man you've been searching for? Hold on, how can you know for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. That same person we very well need a mastermind to plan this all out. Clark thought the headmaster was made in his late 30s. I'm about to be feeling that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. Okay, now fun. Here's it. I told you this already, but this killing has 16 participants, all of them high school students. We'll take a single 7-0 season to killing him again. Out of those 16 students. Rodriguez said to him there was probably here in school. Once we were alive at the start of the killing game, we're 16 students. Put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
Most of the guy father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. Luke explained to her analysis she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm, only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. I had to believe at some point she wanted to be rude and wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But that all there was to it. I gave up some of that pride. Right at Earl's Peak, I had to reveal myself to a school. I did it knowing it was something a true character detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? Couldn't help but wonder. Also, it seems really likely that Kyoko's father was the guy who was executed at the beginning of the game during the opening cutscene. This fun kind of seemed like the kind of place you find a clue to take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko liked some strangers like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine, check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer and started from the top. All I found were piles of unrelated documents. Makoto! You never played Amnesia Dark Descent. You always start from the fucking bottom. Okay? Pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well?
Just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy, instead he left it all behind.
Now,
If you couldn't even handle a job like this, it would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my own life for abandoning me. The whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time even still the only opportunity I had to move on. There have been a worse father. Kyoko. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but we don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without our permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Don't let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Start from the top. Again, Makoto, you start from the bottom. I open all desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, find nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... It's this? It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster desk.
In other words...
Handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Here, what is it?
So...
And that's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it only inconvenienced you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before that the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But... maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he'll just see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. This isn't an issue that could be solved with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. And you're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. Please just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. And I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. We'll find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. Headmaster's dead. But we were wrong about them. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Yeah, okay, I don't need to hear that again. It means the mastermind tried Indy is... We heard this again. 15 of us met in the hallway. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. With me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. Usually there has to be some other way. This has to be. Okay, now that we got that done, we got the emergency handbook. Let's go to this room with a giraffe sticking out of the locker. Like, what the hell? Because we didn't go here earlier. I skipped it on purpose. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope Peak students who came before us. This class before ours went to use these lockers. Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. Card reader installed on the door. Must be how you get the locker open. After all, perfectly similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the 2nd floor of the school. And you have to use your handbook to open those up. Does this mean? Let's give it a try. Took out my handbook and ran across the card reader. And then... no lock. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Wait, but... what about that emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's room? Let's give it one more try. I took the emergency handbook and ran across the card reader and... alright, just what I was hoping for. Let's see what we got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Emergency handbook. Looks like the locker open. Now let's see what we got inside. Whoa. Locker is totally disorganized. Every belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Is it a crystal ball? Crystal ball? No, it can't be. No way he ever uses lockers. That's not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I could have sooner stuck if this didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and naturally as possible. Pick picked up one of the notebooks I saw. When I looked inside the notebook, any sense of weakness I may have had evaporated. What? I'm not denying what I saw. Inside the notebook is written Yasuhiro Hagakure. This our Yasuhiro? Notebook contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to school at the same time as the rest of us. We're all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Let's see what we got inside this one. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't be sure whose it is. There's some writing inside. It could be a board. I don't like violating your orders privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Girl, this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was slipping through the pocketbook. My hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Havoc into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly, as I happen to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. We want to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as a hope for our future. Only their genes can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. The future of our country, our world, not an exaggeration, call this our final hope. And with isolate a superior youth from the corrupted world, build the foundation for a new era. The only hope that we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. That's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made selfish decisions without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? If I knew it was, I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. This belonged to Kyoko. What is it doing in this locker? What she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. That she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. So I talked to one of the master, my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. When I reached the last page, the legend mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized scrawl. Despair walks among us, and we survived. There's a second despair. What does it mean? I have no idea. How does it make any sense? But the more I see, the less it makes sense. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to previous students, right? Why am I seeing this? Why are these things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find out how to keep moving the investigation forward, I believe in everyone. Which means we need to get the heck out of here. We need to go to the 4th floor. Now let's go to the data center. Back to the good music!
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, you're here to look around too. Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, can't help but wonder about that Monkuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all doors go down locked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Although I couldn't bring myself in to open it.
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but it sounded like me. But she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh wait, let me take cover first. I'm gonna explode it. Need to reach over to a nearby desk and hit her. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay. Right? Alright, here goes nothing. If you're on my way to the door will much easier than I expected. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Huh? Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi! Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? You'd probably freak out if you saw it. Cockpit. But amongst the room at the control panel, it looks like some kind of cockpit. Yeah, and then could that mean...
okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna just start pushing buttons. You can't answer whatever or something like this. It was too late. He was already jamming away at the control panel.
Huh?
Did you hear that? I think it came from the other room. You know, what do you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center. I took a good look at the control panel. So saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. It was like Nina said there was one labeled Data Center. Must be the one she posted, but the Data Center. It's right next door. When we were just in, that's where a strange noise came from. Let's go check it out. Yes, please, I'm getting kind of scared of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. There's some kind of hatch on the floor. Right now, I need to go check out the Data Center. Did I just hear what I think I heard? That Monokuma. Hey! Give me all your donuts! Hey, you, Ina?
What?
Well, man, busted! How'd you know?
Say what?
Hey, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera set up? You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? Sell the start button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh, man. You're seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that sells it. Remote the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Hey, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now is Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? Well, for real? Yeah, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. But I mean, the Mastermind been controlling Monokuma from this room. And they were definitely in there. Mastermind been controlling Monokuma from this room. His control room is totally separate from the Data Center area it's all monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Those theories are right. But the Mastermind been controlling Monokuma from here. That means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? This has to be true. But that is true. We know. And the Mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is a 16th student? It can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Ko? I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind is hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it's impossible. I really hope it's not true. So, like... You gonna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah! As soon as the door of the Data Center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked on its own! What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because Data Center is now restricted. Monokuma.
Just a second.
No fear, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. If that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone gets. The school mascot just stopped and stopped moving. In that room.
Yep.
If they didn't guess, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
yes, indeed.
Correct, Amuno.
You're a liar.
Doesn't make any sense. We just in there, we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Can you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. That's on the floor. I did check that. Too bad that was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, the room is officially restricted. No more investigating. I'm relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but is he telling the truth? The bathroom was hiding in there. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, well, the hatch can be open from the outside anyway, right? Not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. One thing I'm good at is keep my body moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna run around and tell everyone we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated.
You got it.
I'm out. See you later. You can take off at full sprint. I do what I can too. But leave me forward. Alright, to the headmaster's room. I think a certain ultimate affluent progeny is gonna be in here. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it. This will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto too. Obiaka. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically off-stained desk. Class 78 student registry. We named profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned Class 78. That must be where Kyoko got that page. Since the rest of our profiles listed in there along with
In
hers.
other words,
I mean, no doubt, Mukuro was a student here at Hospital Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro you saw was a 16th student. Must be how Kyoko learned about it. It seemed that Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. You know, even tearing the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct, Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there's no information about Mukuro that we still don't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed portrait together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half living beyond as I skimmed through before. Mukuro reappeared suddenly in the background of the entity close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if there's a single person or some kind of group. Nevertheless, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about this. I need to push forward my research in the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. It's in my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. Oh, nice, we actually get a picture of her here. When she entered Host Peak, she didn't display any sign of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proved her tremendous skill in battle. Yes, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But aside from the dangers of the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro's a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. Aren't they mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? But why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong with that?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out that one other thing. Because there are important bit of information on the file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? It's of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. Girls seem to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. What do you think? What do I think? Ask me like if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, did that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro. Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible and hard to confirm, right?
It's all clear
So I
now.
was trying to say, what you do with that information is your business. Like being Bianca's errand boy. Wonderful. One last thing. Bit of advice for me to use, so I guess you take it. Advice for me? I seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Not that we're getting along, she just done a lot to help me. But don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
Plus that faith might be more than you can afford. What do you say? Just what I think, call it a hunch. A hunch. But I'm just gonna be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, if you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Alright, well, 5th floor time. Let's examine the places that we have to re-examine. Bum bum bum. It's gone. Mukuro's body, it's not here. Maybe the body is inside the tool set? I better check that to be sure. I didn't find anything close to that body. Not here either. It must be... I have no idea where. Of course I'm really gonna need to check in your drawer thing. The tarp. Tarp played a key role in our case, so I better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers in the body wet. Looking, the killer might have left some clue behind it. Huh? I didn't notice it before. There's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It must be extremely small to not notice that and have it not be important in the previous trial, but now have to be important now. Game development, yay. I'm sure, oh boy. It really came from the biolab? That's all I really need to check here, but where could her body have gone? I better start looking for it. Well, we also need to double check the dojo. Oh, Toga says where you are.
What do you want?
Oh, what do you want? That's so disgusting. You let me out of your sight. No, it's not at all. Just let me use found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured since I could relate the case, it would have something right. Anything out of the ordinary here. Get back in! My precious time! Oh no, Doko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. You have any idea what I'm going through right now? Everyone finds out they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree on that. I don't want that. I'm sick of being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Why is everything? I don't think there are any clues here, so I'm gonna get going. Okay. Anyways, to the biolab. Well, here in the biolab, it's so cold. Like I'm normally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? It's so cold. Why it's so cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. There's some kind of weird machine or something going on the wall. On the left side, I've got the glowing blue lights. On the other side, there's some kind of weird machine or something. I've seen stuff like this before. I see this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. In the biolab, it's actually a morgue. I'd probably take a closer look around. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative, standard blow dry ice for all your cadaver needs. It's into the German-style lamps, identified an ozone generator for removal of ethylene gas. The lanes are the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. The majority of videos will be adjusted automatically throughout the sentence. With our system, anyone can keep body pressure safety for as long as you need. The alarm keeps no problem, that's electric, and the alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Did the instruction manual for the fridge? There's a stack of tarps here. I'm seeing a lot of these things lately. There's some kind of weird machine. Left side, a bunch of glowing lights. Only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. The one right hand lights are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It's clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. There's lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so when slots octave, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, and our one of the victims is... I can't let my own take control now. Only one thing I can do for everyone is time. That's defeat the mastermind. I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now you want to give us a hint? It's good, no doubt about that. This could be a trap, but even knowing that, you said to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey, hero. Makoto! But the extra surprise. No reason. Your Banku's announcement right here to find out what he has to say. Aye. I just did actually on my way out. Already talked to him, what'd he say? I'm sorry, but I gotta go! Hero, wait! No point trying to stop me. You ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? I think he's trying to avoid me. I didn't talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. I've been hiding something this whole time. Ow.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hit? What just happened in the envelope on the ground in front of you? Envelope. This won't be the envelope. Boo! Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What?
Yeah.
Don't worry, just get on with it. Monkuma's good at work doesn't make me feel any better. I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces organized extremely well. They're going to come to host peak at the same time as me. Wait, but it's someone behind Sayaka. He's the one I don't recognize. But that's not true, I do recognize her. That's right, Bianca and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file. MUKURO Sasaba. And this girl is... What? Why? Why didn't you go here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. We're all wearing master uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now I'm looking at it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. It's sure it's all 15 other students, but not me. I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember taking a picture like this. I'm using my psych up, but the first time I met everyone else, when I arrived here, it was to be Academy. It's natural for me not to be in its pictures, but it's definitely unnatural. It's that everyone else aids in this picture. Not everyone's like me and didn't know each other until we got here. This picture is real. Then could that mean, could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How are you? Are you gonna keep this rambling silly of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get in the way standing there, you know. I mean, get out. But I told you I'm not feeling any questions. What kind of misery would this be if I gave you all the answers? I totally out left you. I guess that means you're done talking. Damn it. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. That confusion, and I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? This made me even more confused. Is that what Monkumo was going for? Look, there are fake photos confused me. But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. I have to clear this all up. You can pretty much skip talking to everybody and just go to the biolab at this point, but I am going to talk to everyone. Like, you can just go to biolab at this point to continue on with the story, but I am going to talk about this. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, gotta go! What? Not so fast, I didn't have time to ask her to stop. Hina, why? Why don't you talk? I wonder who's in the archive. Could it be the ultimate affluent progeny who always checks the archive for shit? Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we can talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't, just walk away. What the? Why are you acting like that? Like he's purposely trying to avoid me. Hey, Hero! Makoto! What's going on with you? Every time I see you, freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. I'm thinking right now, like a terrified rat. Hero, what's wrong? Something was talking about the notebook I found. Like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? I'm definitely not the biggest fan of that plot point in the game. Oh boy, I'll get to it later. During the trial, but not the biggest fan of how this photo was fucking handled. I decided to visit Biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Toko? Toko, are you okay? No! She's not dead, is she? Hey, it's cold! Super cold! Don't go in! I think I might catch cold! If you take a nap in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
Well, I was sleep on! It's a thing again! I heard you standing there staring and you get all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Well, then what? I'm about straight up horny? Okay, so why'd you pass out? I don't know, I think I remember me waking up just now. What do you do, Miss Burroughs? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you swim. Another thing! We share some music now, but our marriage are very much separate. Don't say like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. That's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. I'm right now. Where's my little darling? Tell me or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire!
I knew it! I'm totally new! I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master! Okay, I gotta hurry! I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. Didn't let Jack shut off. Her eerie laughter laughing behind her. Totally forgot to ask her about the picture. No point in asking to inside Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. I'm afraid it's open. I'm sure they were all set tight last time I was in here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
Sorry, that made you worried. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Now listen about this room. Oh yeah, it's
It would seem
a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspect as much. Kyoko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. A few days she fainted.
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Gentai Jack came running past me. I think she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason he came for you.
It would seem...
As she came in to investigate, when she opened the slot here, that's when she saw a body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why are you not being so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko froze her first hand outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe she wait a second before closing it. How come? Because Mukuro's body is in there. Mukuro's corpse. Mukuro's body is inside the fridge.
I see.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in class trial. Mastermind did it, but they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I mean, my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. Gotta find a clue about this time. I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? About that announcement Monaco made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not?
Because...
Well, I used to give us a hint at this point would get to confuse us to cloud our judgment. I can solve my own without whatever hints you may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing. What's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. But then that's why I forward that picture of Trap confused us. They're obvious. There's no other explanation. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. And I remember that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that tarp that was used to help camp out the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got over the Biolab and took it over there. On the left side of the figure, a bunch of blue lights are on. These on dark.
It would seem...
I've seen the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on include MUKURO'S. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Alrighty, gee, that was fast.
Indeed.
I don't do good work if they go slow, and I'm scared I'll make my report quick. So did you find anything?
Indeed.
I pay careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood, and it seems I'd likely that. The stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after that. Really? Burn tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. Means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? The explosion victims I didn't know they are dead before the blast. I'm struck in the head not as thick as a metal pipe. And they erupted the other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Or does they say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the molecular files said they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see a difference.
Wrong.
Well, difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
They seem to me equating several days old with simply old.
However...
That doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds think it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? Oh, you all got the molecular file right after she was killed, right? The wounds were at least a few days old. There's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days. What?
At the very least...
Certainly, you cannot one of the many possibilities, can you? One of many?
Right.
The detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. But the ideal detective begins by thinking as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
Envisioning these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. And as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be getting good detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep that in mind for the future.
Hey.
Is there's anything else you like to know about the condition body, now's the time. I think that there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at MUKURO'S profile, at least they were hiding away. 5 out of 7 is 97 pounds. Vitals were 31.233. I get that all right. Remembered all that? They're indeed consistent with the corpse. So that...
Indeed.
Don't forget about the finger tattoo. You're absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Our victim in this case is without doubt Mukuro used Havoc.
And?
Oh, you want to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
Looks like you know for a witness from MUKURO'S body. Let's get going. Kind of chilly in here. Wait, are we not going to put the body back? I think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this.
Why?
Sad. You forget, she was our enemy once. Or the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
I've heard the phrase, you reap what you sow. Well, yeah, but still.
Whew.
Really are naive, you know that. Really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. For something like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. That's our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I have one more thing to do. I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. I don't do it now. Hey, Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Then how with that? Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What? So...
What do you mean? Well, you know those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But getting the lockers, you need the handbook whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's tin room.
And?
Did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. I'm saying it, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. If I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
I think everything is fine starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. I'm afraid that picture might be worse than you could have imagined. What are you talking about?
I
need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Let me get that Master's handbook. That way you can...
So...
No, it won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem in the locker of my own handbook. After all, I've seen that's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A beauty, it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I'm not trying to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. You guys exactly what it means. You understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. Because that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I could never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with fire determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less that my father found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he'd suffer? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it, I guess. She had a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow. That's it for my rambling. So much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Or that truth serves justice or suffering. Or it's the greatest truth or worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. You mind that final farewell Kyoko was going. I better get going myself. Got DVD from Cooper. That's DVD room, check it out. Kyoko says something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Goodbye, music! Goodbye, good music. But this is going to be the last thing we need to look at. I should be able to play DVD just fine. Well, then we're gonna take a look. Took the DVD Kyoko gave it to me and put it into a player. It said I was playing with nothing here on screen. There in black of the monitor. Must have been a few seconds. But to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Saika? Took my total surprise. I hadn't seen Saika. Who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then. Are you ready to begin?
The voice actor was a man positioned on one side of the screen. With the voice of a middle
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Saika's tense face hidden with a single note.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Saika's obviously at a total loss. Made total sense. Would agree spending the rest of your life in this school. Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood till now, but this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Saika wanted to get out of here, and how much she wanted to escape, pursue her dreams of her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? I'd say yes to living here for the rest of her life. Sat there thinking about it and noticed a sudden light. I'll monitor the video that I thought was didn't flash back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, I saw it next push me right over the edge. Huh? I saw it with me. Possibly undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I am here and now, absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking to him.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya, Toko, Hina, everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever, and then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. I thought she had met him. I thought that Master Host Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his questions, he answered the same as everyone else, except their life within the school. As Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? Well, just the monitor. DVD player itself apparently turned off. Which of course meant that DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke out service. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, wind up, Mare. Failure strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Oh, whatever. You know, this whole thing would just be more of the same. Ask them the question, they all say yes. Couldn't help myself. I let a huge exasperated sigh as I did. Remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too when I woke up. A strange feeling of separation to myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, that part of my memory was gone. That time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. What made you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, and it's hard to man to have my chance. It seemed much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. This means I've lost my memory too. How about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... That was it.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
I mean, yeah.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. Class trial's going to start. Final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time Hope and Despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Well, okay then. This is the end. I guess I'm the first one this time. Early, Makoto.
Listen.
I mean, you feel prepared. Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like you said. Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another. They're all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appeared. I'm on fire.
Dr. Mattress, so wonderful, so cool, so all my ones are ablaze. Listen, everything will just fine. Leave it to me.
My
The next scissors in hand, I'll stab him down and shit the master of evil. Thank you for the adorable little boys. If I'm after one, it could be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, where am I? No human language to describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Oh, ain't that the fucking truth? Oh, we would love Genocide Jack for this right now, and of course. And everyone here! Oh, and we're not gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin! This final trial's gonna be fire and pitch black despair till I'm maximum sorrow!
That's fine.
Alright, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Thorough slander, I'm fair in good standing, you know. There were Mr. Fair Guy Universe Contest. I take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than dope.
Stop talking.
Let me hear tedious drill. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's get the trial started. I'll be waiting for you down below.
Guys.
Don't try and run away. Weapon is loud over. Monaco will disappear. Whatever.
In the name of my
Be over in
family.
no time. But inexplicable contest, the others first and the other. One by one, the others follow. No, we made eye contact. Nobody said a word. This just turned to the other. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However...
You know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However...
We can tell us all about it soon, at the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
So...
Ready to win, right? Of course. Glad to hear you say that. And Kyoko's aboard the elevator. I started my way toward the opening. Step after step toward that gaping maw. Resolved that this would be the last time. Repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. Pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. And finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, 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 deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is a final trial site? What do you think? It's a perfect background inside a person's fate. It's a long way to last day, the all-exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin! And that's it. The final class trial next time, although I believe I'm probably gonna need to split it up. Because it's fucking long. See you guys then. Hope you have a good day.